Hello, Year 8, and I hope that you are well on the day that you have chosen to complete this work and watch this video. Thank you so much for your dedication and commitment to your work and to your learning. I'm so impressed by all the things you've been achieving so far. So in this video, I'm just going to be talking about questions 10 through to 13 and giving you some quick hints. So for question 10, quick hint, it's the same as what you've done for the whole lesson. You're using pi r squared h, but here you're given the diameter. So that does mean that you're going to have to divide 10 by 2. You're going to have to split it in half to get the radius. And that should leave you with pi times whatever you divide this by to get divided by 2 to get the answer. Pi times that answer squared. Make sure you square it, the little 2, and then times 3. That should give you the answer. Make sure it is to 2 decimal places. For question 11, Lila has a cylindrical water bottle that she fills every morning before school. The water bottle has a radius of 4.57 centimeters and a height of 26.42 centimeters. What is the volume of Lila's water bottle? The volume of her water bottle is pi times the radius squared, pi times 4.57 squared, times the height, 26.42. Same as what you've been doing this whole time. So nothing's changed. Question 12 is interesting. A baker is planning to bake a cake for a small wedding. Calculate the volume of the cake and include the units centimeters cubed in your answer. And ensure you round to 2 decimal places. Okay, so to find the whole volume of this cake, this is a composite shape. You've got 2 shapes stuck together. So there's 2 cylinders here. What you're going to have to do is find the volume of the top cylinder. Again, using the formula pi r squared h, pi times r, which is 3, pi times 3 squared, times the height, h, pi times 3 squared times 3. Get your answer, and then you're going to do the same for the second one and add them together. But in this case, you're given the diameter of the bottom cylinder. You're not given the radius. So you need to divide 9 by 2. 9 divided by 2, figure that one out. And then you're going to do pi times your answer, so 9 divided by 2 squared, times 2. Add both answers together, and you should get one of these as your answer. Question number 13 is a touch more complicated, but very similar to what you've seen in the last exercise. So you've got a cylinder that's been drilled out of this block to allow a rod to pass through it. Looks kind of like a toilet paper roll, actually. All measurements are in millimeters, okay? So you need to include the millimeters cubed here, and I will add that to the question. Find the remaining volume of the block and ensure you round to 2 decimal places. So in this case here, you need to find the volume of the large cylinder and then find the volume of the small cylinder. So small cylinder in here, we're going to find the volume of it, if you can see in the middle. And then we're going to find the volume of the large cylinder. Once you find the volume of the large cylinder, you're going to subtract the volume of the small cylinder. So your working out will look something like this. I'm going to do some working out here. So remember the formula for the volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. All right. So you've got both of the radiuses given to you. So thankfully you don't actually have to divide anything by 2 in this scenario, which is excellent. So sorry, I'm having a bit of technical difficulty. What you have to do is bracket. I'm doing the working out for the big cylinder in blue. Pi times the radius of the big cylinder was 34. So pi r squared, pi 34 squared, times height. The height is 40. And then I'm going to minus that from the volume of the small cylinder, which has a radius of 15. So we're going to go pi times 15 squared times 40. If you put this working out in a calculator, on Google, in your calculator, exactly as you see it, you will get the correct answer to this question. Please make sure you include millimeters cubed as your units. If you need any help, please leave a comment on Google Classroom. Thank you so much for your amazing work so far, and I look forward to seeing much more from you all in the future.